Hey gamers, as you may know from a handful of the posts I've made, I'm participating in Locktober. Now, while I would be lying if said I didn't have a chastity fetish, I have no one to actually do it for, so I'm doing it mostly for the meme and also because um, I will not have balls next October, and you need balls to wear any of the chastity cages that are worn like full time, because you can get ones that are like have like anal plugs, but you are not wearing a cage with an anal plug 24/7, because we eat food to survive, and then we shit out part of the food which comes through our anus. Anyway, unfortunately, my dick is small and my balls are also small, and they do not make chastity cages, to my knowledge, that can accommodate my estrogenized tranny penis balls and cock. Um, so I frequently have to readjust it, and in cases of going to shows where I'm jumping around and moshing and whatnot, the last thing I want is for it to completely slip out and then fall out beneath my skirt or dress, and so I usually just take it off and I put it in my bag. Um, so on Saturday, I was at a local house show, um, and I took the cage off there, um, and then Sunday was the Turnstile, JPEG Mafia, and Snail Mail concert in Chicago. And so I still had my cage in my purse when I got to the actual venue. Just completely forgot that it was in there, because it was in one of the pockets that I normally don't open. I just kind of have it reserved for the cage, honestly. The cage in my earplugs. I don't know how I forgot that word. Anyway, so we get there, and then security needs to go through my bag, and my dumbass has completely forgotten about the cage being in there. And now if you're not hip and up to date, which the first security guard may or may not have been. It was a girl who looked to be about my age, so she could have known what it was. But even if you don't know what it was, it's plastic and it's dick shaped. So at best, they thought it was a dildo. At worst, they knew that it was a chastity cage. And so I get out, I get through, and then they're like, "Oh, you need your phone for your tickets." And I'm like, "Shit, my phone's dead." They're like, "Okay, well, you can charge it at our box office next door." Unfortunately, I have to leave the building. It's a separate building that's just right, or it's a separate door. So I have to leave and then go into the little other room, and then when I come back, I have to go through security again. Now, this is an issue because now I know what's fucking coming. I know someone is going. I know someone's about to have to see my fucking chastity cage. And this guy, he opened. It's like a fucking 50-year-old man. Um, he opens the bag, and then he reaches in. He grabs something, and I just see him grab something, and he goes, "Yeah, you can't have this." And I'm like freaking the fuck out because in my head I'm like, "No, not my, don't take my chastity cage, anything but that." And then but fortunately it was just a flashlight. I don't know why I couldn't have it. I mean, like, I guess I could put it on my wrist and like fucking crack someone upside the head with it. I don't know. I don't know. Um I am a menace to society. So it was probably good that he took that power away from me. Um, I guess now that I think about it, like, you could probably like actually use like the flashlight, like the light, to like piss someone off. I don't fucking know. Anyway, but he goes and then he opens the other pocket and he looks in, and then he closes it. But I have, since he had already taken something, I was also worried that he was going to either A, ask what it was, or B, uh just tell me I had to straight up get rid of it. But again, fortunately, not. So now you may be thinking, Cora, you just made us sit 5 minutes through a story where Basically nothing happened other than two strangers having to know that you wore a chastity cage. Um, what is the point of this video? Well, the point of the video is actually